Hi, I'm Kaylee, and today we're going to figure out how many books can I read before I die? It's kind of a morbid topic today. I think this video is probably going to break my heart. So let's see what happens here. So I actually saw another booktuber. It was, oh my goodness, who was it? It was somebody famous. Who was it? Somebody did this and they looked on a website and they saw like, this is how many books you can read before you die. There's some kind of calculator thing. And then I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do that too. Who was it? Anyway, I will put their channel over here to be like, they did it first, whoever they were. Somebody. But before we calculate the morbid number of how many books I can read before I die, I want to reach back here. Oh no! Oh no. Things are falling. Hang on. Not the littlest piano. It's okay. It's not messed up. It's fine. Okay, let's save Sherlock Holmes. And we're back. Okay, so some things went wrong there, but it's okay. We have our Booktuber Shoutout book. Oh my gosh, I'm such a klutz today. Stuff is like falling out of it. Okay, I got it. Okay, can I just do one thing? Can I please just do a shout out without everything falling over? Okay, Amy Reads. All right, our shout out for today is to Amy Reads, and I will link her channel up above and down below, so go over and subscribe to Amy because I said so. Yep. I'm like your mom, because I said so. That's what the moms say. Careful, careful. Okay, everything's fine. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel and subscribe to my Spanish book channel if you want to see some videos in Spanish. Okay, mentalfloss.com. They assume that you have about 76 years to live. So I guess we're gonna calculate. I don't know though. People in my family tend to be a little longer lived. I think my grandmother passed away, I think she was 84 when she passed away. So based on genetics, I am going to assume that I'm gonna live at least as long as my grandmother did, and I'm gonna pass away at 84. Oh my gosh, this is such a sad, morbid video. I just can't with this. Okay, well, someday we're all gonna die. That's okay, I'm going to heaven, so it's really not that bad. So if we assume that I'm gonna live until I'm 84, hang on, let me get like a pen and a paper because we got some calculations to make. To combat the, morbidness of this, I have some very cheerful note paper. So we're gonna go with something cheerful and happy while we're calculating my death. Gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, so if I'm gonna live until I'm 84, and I am currently 39, thank you. Yes, I know you all think I look young, but I'm really not that young. Oh my gosh, I have 55 years left of life to live. That's including this year, actually. So I have 54 and a half years left. Man. Boy, that just kind of hits you right in the gut, doesn't it? Whew. You know what, though? It's okay. My hope is in Jesus, and so he can take me anytime. Like, I am ready to go to heaven anytime that the Lord wants to call me home. I am good with that. But let's shoot for 55 years. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my Goodreads and average out the average amount of books that I have read every year for the last 10 years. We're going to see what my average is, and then we're going to add that up for the next 55 years and see how many books I can read in the next 55 years. So if we go over to my Goodreads stats, I'm not going to count this year yet. We're just going to count from 2020 all the way back to 2011. Boy, oh boy, 10 years of reading. Wowzer. I found a little average calculator on the internet, and so it'll just calculate it right up for you. And the calculator says that my average number of books read in a year is 203 books. And usually that's the goal that I set myself is I want to read about 200 books per year. It only ends up being more when I read like a million bajillion picture books. So I found that 200 books a year is a fairly good average for me, a goal for me that I feel like is a little bit of a challenge, but it's not too much of a challenge where I can reach that goal easily. So that makes sense to me to think, okay, my goal for the last several years has been to read at least 200 books, and I've met that, and I think I'll probably keep that goal for the rest of my life. So this is not outside the realm of this possibility here. Okay, this is our moment of truth. Let me bust out the calculator, and we're gonna plug in 200 times 55. Wait, that can't be right. What did I do? Oh, I did plus 55. Oh my God, I don't even know how to use a calculator. What is wrong with me? Okay, let's try that again. All right, 200 times 55, 11,000 books. 11,000 books is quite a legacy. I think that's pretty good. I think I'm happy with that number. Yes, it doesn't seem like that much, but it is. That's a lot. That's a lot of books. That's like an entire public library full of books. I think that was pretty good. I can do that. 11,000 books. Yes, I'm already imagining in my mind all the wonderful books that I will consume and all of the fantastic stories and adventures that I will have. It's gonna be great. The next 55 years is gonna be fantastic. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've figured out the math of how long you think you'll probably live and how many books you read every year and how many books do you think you could read before you die. And you know, if you want, while we're on the subject of death, if you want to talk some more to me about my hope and why I'm not afraid of death and why I know for sure that I can go to heaven and death doesn't really bother me. If you want to talk to me more about that, you can absolutely email me or we can talk down in the comments or anything, because I'm always happy to talk to people about my faith. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and remember, the right book in the right hands at the right time can change the world.